Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here. It's very frozen. Sorry my video is kind of frozen in the middle, not exactly at the beginning. Anyways, this is going to be the natural hair puff tutorial that you guys asked for. I'm getting my hair braided. Today is Wednesday. I said I'd probably be doing it Wednesday or Thursday, so here it is. I have so many videos to upload for you, and they're all going to be uploaded at the same time, but they were all recorded this week. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is the tools you're going to need are you're going to need some gel. I'm just going to use aloe vera gel today. You can use any kind of gel you want. This is just the one I'm going to use just because I feel like it. You're going to need like a toothbrush or some sort of tool to like do your edges and just to smooth your hair. I don't like to use a big brush because I don't know, I just like that this is more precise, and as you can see there's like makeup mixed onto it. That's why it's brown. It has a little bit of foundation on it just from doing my hairline. You're also going to need a pick to shape your hair after you get it in the puff. And of course you're going to need something to actually hold your hair in a puff, like a headband. And I have several of mine to show you from being natural since 2013. So I'm actually going on 3 years natural, but this is like, I'm almost 1 year post Big Chop #2. So these are all like stretched out headbands that I'm going to use to create my puff. So the first thing I like to do is decide which headband I'm going to use. And I think I like one that has some, I'm going to use this one today. So this is what this looks like. So what I like to do is go ahead and put that around my neck. And as you can see, it actually fits my neck quite perfectly. It's not too tight to where it's like hurting me, so I can leave it here. But if you're somebody that you maybe have a larger neck or this is going to be uncomfortable for you, you don't have to do what I'm doing. You could just simply put your headband around like this, like normal, until you're ready to actually do your hair, so then you can pull it up. I just like to go ahead and twist mine. It also helps it stretch a little bit. So the key, what I think is the key to a successful puff, is to start on stretched hair. On hair that's an old wash and go that has been stretched, hair that's an old twist out, hair that's an old braid out. Mine is an old braid out, even though it looks like a wash and go on the ends because I don't braid all the way down to the ends. Anyways, this is an old braid out. And I pineapple my hair in mini pineapples when I sleep, which is why you saw me take off 2 bands. I'm going to throw those to the side. So the first thing I do is I kind of just fluff the hair out. And I had a side part. If you've seen any of my pictures or my Snapchat recently, I've been wearing my hair like in a side parted afro thing. What I'm going to do is take my pick and kind of destroy the part. I'm just going to kind of close that up and move the hair together in that area. I'm also kind of moving my hair straight up instead of towards the left. And now I'm just kind of going around the perimeter, smoothing the hair with my hands and just kind of lifting the roots. Just because it got squished while I was sleeping. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pick it out a little bit, lift it, stretch it back out. Alright, so now my hair is in the perfect position. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take some gel. And I just like to either just apply it directly to my hairline or apply it directly to my hands. And I'm using quite a generous amount, like a palm full, you can see it. And I'm just going to go wah, wah, and apply it around the entire perimeter of my hair. Next, what I'm going to do is use my toothbrush here, my trusty toothbrush, as like a brush. And I'm just kind of not even working on my edges. I'm just kind of smoothing the hair with the toothbrush. And I really like the toothbrush because it has soft bristles. So now what I'm going to do is add more to the back of my hair, and I'm just going to apply it directly to, as you can see, I'm just going to squeeze some out directly on my head. Quite generously, you'll be able to see. because I plan to wear this puff for 2 days and I don't want to have to kind of restyle it. So I applied a very generous amount of gel to the back of my hair. And now I'm going to apply a very generous amount to the front, directly to the hairline, like so. And as you can see, it does move. Getting the toothbrush. This is kind of the pre-setup for me doing my edges. Adding all this gel. So I'm just kind of leave it like that for now. It's not cute yet. And then we're going to do the same thing to this other side. And I like aloe vera gel because it's more of a moisturizing gel. It's also a natural gel, so it's not as harsh on the hair. It doesn't leave your hair as hard. So now what we're going to do is, now that we have everything all gelled up nicely, I'm going to take this from around my neck and smooth it up. I like to do this before I do my makeup, obviously. And so now I'm just going to smooth it up. And I like to push up in the back and on the sides. And you see how smooth that is? So I do that, and then I go back to the front. And like how far up you push it controls like the size of your puff. And then I start to kind of shape it with my hands. So I pushed it up pretty high up in the back. And not so far back in the front. I'm not that far back in the front. But if you push it further back on day one, that will help stretch the hair even more. So I am going to push it up just some more, because you're going to make it flat and straighter at the roots. Alright, so that's all good. I'm just going to go back in with my toothbrush. And now I'm going to start to actually shape my edges. And you can do this however you want. I just kind of like to swoop them down and over, like so. Nothing too fancy or complicated. And sometimes the gel is kind of dry, like, or it's not as wet as I need it to be to successfully do this. So I'm going to add a little bit more to this side. So it was feeling kind of dry. And for this, you don't have to use a toothbrush. You can use your finger. You can do whatever you want to do to get the look that you want. This is just what I like to do. And I try and get the sides to match, but they almost never match for me. Like so. And I kind of leave the middle alone, but put a little bit right. I didn't really get on my hairline, but just for the sake of today, let's actually get some of those hairs out. And you can shape them however you want. Like, I made a Snapchat the other day talking about how I spent like, what, 10 minutes on my edges for Jesus because it was Sunday. I was like, I need my edges to be the best that they can be. This gel doesn't have the strongest of hold either, aloe vera gel. That's why I'm using quite a generous amount. But basically, I'm just doing something to the edges of my hair. Like so, and then trying to make it look somewhat fancy. Is it working? I'm not sure. Do 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 boop 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 boop. I really need to hurry up. I have class in 40 minutes and I haven't done my makeup yet. And so now I'm just going to reinforce this with some more gel, which is why I think you should do this before you do your hair. And I'm using my fingers to just smooth this in, work it in. Because like I said, this gel doesn't have the strongest of holds, so I feel like I have to use a lot. But do what suits you. This is just how I do my puff. I use the same process, just different gels. Alright. So that completes my puff. The gel looks shiny and wet now, but when it dries, it won't be that way. And then, of course, just shape your puff how you want. And that completes the look, guys. Really, really easy. Most of the time I take like 5 minutes to do this because it's really not that hard, but I'm just taking my time for the video so I can show you guys in depth. Also, if you feel like there's too much gel and you need to do your makeup immediately, all I do is I just get a piece of paper towel and I just dab off the excess gel by pressing very gently so that it stays and it holds. Ugh, excuse me. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. You guys wanted a puff tutorial. This is how I do it. And I usually redo the edges every morning if they have gotten frizzy or messed up. So that's it for my puff tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll get 2 more out this week. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Bye, YouTube.